Step one, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step two, get some good, some food in you. Step three, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step four, everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
Happy Friday, shoalmates, and welcome to the 41st installment of Foxie A.M. Thank you all for joining me this morning. I hope you guys are waking up fantastic and warm, because goodness knows here it is not very warm this morning. But I hope you guys had a great evening. Currently, right now, it says it's -4. What's the feel like? Temperatures to jump tomorrow. Let's see what okay. So it feels like 1 degree. So we're actually warming a little bit because of the sun. But tomorrow, yeah, today's high is 12. Tomorrow's 32. So I guess we are going for a warm trend there. But yeah, it's been so bitter cold here. Even Shane won't go outside for more than a minute or two at a time. Also, I don't want to have a Joe Dierte situation. So I don't leave him out there very long at all. Good morning, Bionic Bigfoot. He says, first, are you here today, Dennis? Good morning. Holly Gibbs, good morning, Holly. I hope you're doing well this morning, staying warm. Jeff Kane, good morning. I hope you're bundled up to the gills, sir. It is cold out there. Monster Fish Gal, good morning, Lori. Happy Friday to you. I hope you're doing well this morning, lovely. Why are we always yelling? Good morning, Sam. Hope you're doing well this morning. Hearts to you too. Scuba Stevo, good morning, sir. Says, good morning, lovelies. Doing my 3 S's before work. Your 3 S's? Dare I ask? What's your 3? Oh, okay, get it. They're not all the same for everybody. It's still very early for me. And every time I close my eyes, I see the burn of the ring light on my eyeball. Maybe I need to turn that down just a hair. There we go. Good morning, Dennis Christensen. He says, hello this morning. Good morning. Yes, I hope you all have your beverage of choice. I have my milked coffee and my mason jar, how we do here. Last night I almost broke down and made some hot chocolate. So very close. But I think I'll save that for tonight because it's a little bit colder today than it was yesterday. And good morning, Select Pet. Happy Friday to you. So just got the notification. Well, thank you for joining me. I hope you're starting your day off fantastic. Oh, yeah. Speaking of, today is Friday the 13th. So happy Friday the 13th, everybody. It's weird to have one in December, but, Nightmare Before Christmas did happen, so this can happen too. And too Cooley for Schooly. Good morning, ma'am. How are you doing this morning? I haven't seen you in here in a little bit. Hope you're doing fantastic. Holly says, we feel like 8 degrees. Just put a log on the fire. Nice. Oh, my goodness. I haven't had a fireplace in a little while. I love a good fire. We have one. We have a I don't even know what it is. The shop burns wood, but it's not like a traditional fireplace deal. But the house is heated with propane. But eventually, maybe we'll get some kind of fire corner in the house. Huawei says it's 50 degrees. You know what, Sam? It's 50 in California and I'm wearing layers. It's so cold here. I went to bed with socks on last night and I never wear socks ever to bed. So I went to bed with socks on and I woke up with no socks on and I don't know what happened to them. I think I ran them off in my sleep. And good morning, John, my Fish Tanks Aquatics. He says, good morning, Roxanne and fishy folks. Time for some water changes while listening. Yes, it's always good to start your day off with some nice cathartic water changes. And good morning, Jenna says, watching on mute from my meeting. Well, good morning to you. I hope you're doing well this morning. I hope your meeting isn't too rough. Oh, Scuba Steve-O is expecting a visitor today. Ooh, do tell. Holly says, you look very pretty today, Foxy. Thank you, Holly. All I did was pull my hair up. Thank you. So what you're saying is just wake up, don't wash my face, slick back my grease hair, and I'm great. Oh, no, seriously, I do appreciate that, though. Thank you. We often can be way too critical of ourselves, so I appreciate those comments. Cooley says, listening while making cookies this morning. Ooh, what kind of cookies are you making? All the classics or a certain type? I need to start making my cookies as well. I really want to make some thumbprint cookies this year. And I think I want to make some melted snowman cookies because those are pretty cool. And I was going to do stained glass cookies, but most of the people in my life are adults, and I don't think they'll eat those because they're hard on the teeth, but kids love them. So I'm not going to make those this year, but those are pretty cool. Have anyone else ever made the stained glass cookies? It's usually like sugar dough, and you cut out whatever shape you want in there. Like if it's a bell, you can cut out a cross T in there, and you sprinkle in crushed Jolly Rancher candies and the empty spaces, and then you bake it, and they melt, and they're clear. But you just have to be very careful when picking them up because they'll break. But they're very hard on the teeth, so that's usually like when it's a kid's cookie, or it's a very pretty cookie. But it's one that I really enjoy. Also, the gingerbread cookies. The whole reason I even started baking cookies is because when I would receive cookies, there was never any gingerbread cookies in there. It was one of the most favorite cookies my grandma would make. So I started making tons of cookies just because I wanted some gingerbread men. And beginning in November, my kitchen would become like the Keebler elf tree. I made thousands of cookies, thousands, from November to like right the week before Christmas. Oh, and I haven't done that in a while. So I think I'm going to cut back on that and just make a couple cookies this year because I haven't done it in a little while. Holly says, I discovered hot chocolate bombs at our dollar store. I was gifted some, and I didn't make them because they're weird to me. If it's a new concept, it takes me a while to undertake it. They look interesting. I received them, and I was terrified to make them. Oh, goodness. Select Pet says, lucky Friday the 13th, day off work, so got to try to catch fish fam on the tube. Nice. Glad you have a day off today. Definitely a good day to catch some fish fam streams. Dennis says, my coffee is in what the fish mug. Nice. That's awesome. We have so many fish fam mugs. We have some lined up there. And we have more in the cabinet, and then we have more on the shelf in the other room. We don't typically use them, but I definitely want to get another Myrtle Tripartite mug to use because we have one for display, but it's so awesome. I need one to use. It's so pretty. But yeah, we don't use them. We just kind of like, I'm afraid of breaking them. I am a klutz so hard. And good morning, Juanita and Mr. Ed. Hope you guys are doing great this morning. Hope you're warm. I know you guys get colder than us, so I didn't want to ask you what temperature it is there. Holly says, pyro, love the wood stove. Oh my goodness, I get it. I love watching the fire. I love the dry heat from the fire. I love the smell. I miss having a fireplace. And good morning, Andrew, Aquarium Daily. He says, boo. Afternoon, actually. I hope you and Donna are doing well. And speaking of, I am going to be on Here Fishy Fishy tomorrow with Andrew and the crew. So if you guys are around tomorrow, if you're not busy, definitely check out Here Fishy Fishy. It starts at, let me double check because I always get it wrong because I'm in Central Time. It starts at 1 p.m. Central, 2 p.m. Eastern. So definitely come over and check out and play some bingo games and try to answer some impossible questions. Andrew, where do you find these questions? So come on over, hang out at Your Fishy Fishy and feel bad about how dumb you are. It's a great time. We really enjoy it. We really do enjoy it. Jim's Fish, good morning. Happy Friday to you. Hope you're doing well this morning. Oh, Andrew, I got to tell you something funny. Okay, so first off, guys, Brian won Fishy Bingo for the month last month. So Andrew, the Aquarium Daily, sent him a mug for winning, which is up there. And Lily spotted that mug last night. We never showed it to her, but she spotted it and she looked up and she just started dancing. And so she knows you just bought your fish now, Andrew. And it was so cute. I got a little video of that. I'll have to send that to you later. But it was so funny because I look over and I'm like, what is she doing? Oh, she sees the mug. Slug Pat says, no, I've never intentionally eaten glass. Jolly Rancher glass. Huawei says, I like eating raw cookie dough, not the safe to eat kind. You live dangerously. I like it. Jody P, good morning. Happy Friday to you, lovely. I hope you and the family are doing fantastic this morning and staying warm. It's a little bit chilly everywhere this morning. Sam, raw eggs give it flavor. I mean, if you have the gut biome and you know they're not full of salmonella, then go for it. But makes me real nervous. Anita says it's positive 33 degrees there. How? What? Oh, the warm front you have we must be getting in tomorrow. So we're gonna have the Juanita winds tomorrow, I see. Nice. Good morning, Geek Boy, and he's already drinking. Happy Friday to you. I hope you're doing well this morning. Yes, 2 p.m. Eastern. I just had to double check the calendar because I'm so bad with that. Monster Fish Girl said, we need a Foxie and Peplin coffee mug. I agree. I really want to make merch. The current Foxy Fishes little logo thing I have, the Blue Mermaid, is not the best for making merch. It's heavily pixelated. I had Steven do his magic on it, and he said that it should work, so I'm going to see how it looks on some things. Maybe this winter I can get some of that made, but we do need to work on a Foxy and Peplin, Foxy and Dee Dee. We need merch. I really need to get started on that. That's like, it's been on my mind forever, but the process of doing it, because although I know how to make all these cute little editing things, I don't know how to make like them so they're usable for making merchandise. Because oh man, I'm smart in some ways, but not. I just can't figure it out. Select Pack says, you get it wrong because you're on Central. Just start using Eastern exclusively. Well, that's where the problem arises from. I am a transplant from the Eastern time zone. I've been living in Central time zone for almost 4 years, and I still can't keep my time straight. Oh, goodness. And Aquarium Daily says, I have to go make coffee and get set up for bingo. I'm listening, so no talking. All right, Andrew, we will see you here in about 45 minutes. So give yourself a good afternoon, and we'll be hopefully heading on over to you to play some fishy bingo right after the stream. But yes, Oh, another thing that is happening this morning at 11 a.m. Central, 12 noon, the third installment of the 12 Tanks of Fishmas will be released. So look forward to that. It's another good video. I love the 12 Tanks of Fishmas series because I feel like it's the one time of year I actually am forced to show you guys my secret pretty tanks that I probably don't talk a lot about, but because we're so busy with all the other things that I really enjoy it. So it's like a sneak peek into what's going on here without being a member. And I get to show you the little things that I fangirl out about around here that others might find boring, but I'm like, squee! Catfish Terry, good morning. Happy Friday to you. Hope you're doing well. He says, hello, Foxy Monster Fish Gallon, everyone. How you doing this morning, Terry? Geek Boy says, every time I make coffee, some little monster thinks I'm getting wet food ready and won't leave my sins and won't leave my sins and able. Shins and ankles. Oh. Because at first my brain just went Cain and Abel, Cain and Abel. I'm like, that's not right. That's not. Yeah, cats be like that. And good morning, Shady. I almost said Sherry. I don't know why Sherry wanted to come out right there, but it did. Good morning, Shady. Hope you're doing well this morning. Happy Friday to you. Hope you're staying warm. Geek says, I think my coffee mug sounds like they're food dishes. Are they both ceramic? Because that's very possible. Maybe you need to get yourself one of those like fancy copper mold cups. They're pretty cool. Shady says, your tanks are beautiful, Foxy and Dee Dee. Thank you so very much. I have to say, I fangirl out about Dee Dee's a little bit more because that heifer built her some of her own custom aquariums to fit her specific spaces. Oh my goodness. And she did such a great job. They look fantastic. I think the day one was one of the ones that she built herself, the 22. So yeah, she's amazing. Dee Dee is absolutely amazing. And Geek is on the tablet. Nice. So yes, we have the 12 Tanks of Fishmas, the third video coming out this morning at, well, noon Eastern. Also, another thing I forgot to talk about last night is that Miss Dee Dee is not going to be able to be on the Hot Mess Express next Thursday. She has some family things that she's attending to, some awesome family things. So she's not going to be able to be there for the next Hot Mess Express. So I need to find myself a co-host. So I thought I'd leave it up to you guys. Who do you think I should ask to be up on, hang out with me for next Thursday for the crazy shenanigans? Because I don't know who to ask. I literally want everybody up there with me, but I wanted to ask and see if there's anyone specific that you would like to see up with us. Well, me next Thursday. Maybe I can ask them and see if they want to come up. Let's see. Good morning, Jeffro. Happy Friday. It says, howdy, Foxy. Which lights do you prefer for your racks? Absolutely the Aqua Skies. The majority of our racks have the Aqua Skies on them. Love the app feature. Love the ramp up and down. Love that you can change it to any colors you want. As you can see, like right now, a lot of like these guys minus the plants are in a green phase. And that's their night light. We ramp them down to green. And that's our night lights for us to light the house at night when we're sleeping because there's fish tanks everywhere. So I really like them. We've had them a long time. They're the only light we haven't. I think we broke one time. But majority of them are Aqua Skies. We have one 3.0, not a fan. We have a few Aqueons. We have a couple Higers that broke within the year. And then whatever this one up here is, that when I touch it, it doesn't recognize me as alive, so I can't turn it on or off. But all the other ones are basically Aqua Skies. Those are the ones I highly recommend. I love them. Ease of use. You can program them. They turn themselves on and off. Now we don't have to go around and turn on and off 60 fish tank lights on our own. So really, I really like them. And they have the thunderstorm features as well. You can program them any color. They're just very cool. Yeah, I agree. We'll miss Dee Dee, but she has some fun things to attend to. So I need to find myself a co-host for Thursday. Geek says, family over strangers on the internet? How rude. Full House, how rude. Select says, get special guest Santa Ed. Ooh, that could be a good one. If he isn't taking a nap, then I can always ask Ed. Jody says, we nominated Zenny. Oh my goodness. I wish I could get Zenny up here, but I don't think she would show her beautiful face or come up at all. But I would love to have Zenny as a guest. I'd love to have Lori as a guest. That would be really cool. And Jeffro says, I always enjoy seeing Stephen P. That would be a good one. I consider him like my older brother, my very much older brother by 2 months. I really enjoy the P's. Huawei says, Shanna from 503 Aquatics. Have you heard from her? I've been worried about her. I haven't heard from Shanna in so very long. Hope she's doing okay. Ooh, Holly says Susie Q. That's a very good idea. I wonder if I could get her to be a co-host. That would be awesome. Lori says, Santa Claus on the hot mess. You think Mr. Claus is busy Thursday? Maybe I'll let him read chat. That should take up a full hour. Jeffro said 6 of the Hygers died in the market for new lights. You can find decent lights at a decent price, but the Aqua Skies aren't the cheapest. Like the 4-foot, I think, is like $150, but one 4-foot will light 3 tanks for us. So like we use one 4-foot to light the three on each row. But if it's a smaller space, we have like over here, I have an Aqueon. These 3 isn't a 4-footer, so that's a different brand. Like we didn't start off with Aqua Skies. We started off with like strip lights, the under cabinet strip lights. Those work awesome if you're not having like a high-tech planted tank going on. Shop lights work. I know it sounds crazy, I've used a 4-foot shop light on a 29-gallon, and that was the most lush red root floaters I've ever had midwinter. So if there's a will, you will find a lighted way. There's so many good lights at a cheaper price. Sometimes it's just trial and error. But with Hyger, every single light we've gotten from Hyger has malfunctioned or broken or didn't work right from the beginning. So I don't recommend Hyger. Branton says, hello, good morning, everyone. Good morning to you. Happy Friday. Hope you're doing well this morning and staying warm. Shady says, I don't know if you know, Foxy, but you are getting ads every 5 minutes or less. Are you serious? I shouldn't be having any ads. Let me go check my studio. Make sure I didn't put ads on there. But I know, like during Egg Watch and stuff, none of that stuff was added, and they were still putting ads on there. So what I've heard from other people is that lately Google be tripping. So let me go double check. My internet's going a little slow because I'm streaming, so give me one moment. And monetization. And I do not even have it on. What the crap? So it's not even monetized right now. So it's not me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you're getting ads, but I promise you it's not me doing it. It's annoying. I apologize. But no, I did not know that. They don't tell me when I get ads. I think they'll tell you that in the YouTube Studio side, but I never used the YouTube Studio side because I know Rico can pause his somehow. I don't know how that works. I should find out. New Local Austin, good morning. Happy Friday to you, says Catfish Terry, and everyone, happy holidays. Merry Fishmas. I hope you're having a great day, Michael. Oh, it's just Select Pet says, how about Jeffro as a guest? As a co-host? He'd have to co-host. You want to be a guest would be cool, but I need specifically a co-host. But yes, we are always interested when we're not in season of the busy, like when we're doing Fishmas in July or like this 12 takes of Christmas, Fishmas. We do like to have guests up. We just haven't in a long time. So if we also are taking guest suggestions too for who you guys would like to hear more about. But my immediate panic is I need a co-host for next Thursday. Geek Boy says Zenger's too stuck up to go on a live stream. She's just scared. That's all. I get it. I was terrified when I started the live streaming, and I still get the dry heave sometimes before I hit the go live button. So, well, I said I have not. It would be a miracle if you got her on. Yeah, I don't even think Kenny's heard from her in a while, but I have been thinking about Shanna. I hope she's okay. Jody's emailing Branton about snails. At first I thought you emailed him snails, period. I was gonna say, how does that happen? Jeffo says the surge protector tripped and they all died. Oh no. I got a handful of full spectrum lights from Lowe's and they're just overkill. All the plants are loving it, but I'm growing algae so fast. Okay, so they're overkill. So and maybe that's why my plants did so good, like underneath and above, because it was so much overkill that the red roots took off and protected the plants below. But yeah, too much light will definitely give you a lot of algae because even like on what your plants have said, you don't need as much light as you think you do to grow plants. So you can grow plants in very, very minimal light. Like I can't believe how well, for example, my mini hair grass and non-CO2 low light, like it looks like dusk in there all the time. And it's doing great. The plants are doing great in there. So I think plants, like Stephen has talked about, you don't need as much light as you think you need to blast them with, because the more light there is, the more algae you'll get. And of course, if there's any extra nutrients, that's what it'll feed on and just explode. So yeah, maybe if you can't disperse it with floaters, try something slower powered. Geek Boy says LED floodlights work okay. LED floodlights. Oh, like the clip-on ones? Oh, I could see those working, yes. Lori says she hasn't seen any ads there. Well, that's good. Do you have premium though, Lori? Is it the people who don't have premium that are seeing it? Select says, word to the wise, don't set halogen spot lamps from a worksite directly on glass. Oh, no. They're hot and heavy. Shady says, maybe you can get Eduardo on as a co-host. That would be fun. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that would be awesome. I wonder if Eddie is busy. That's a suggestion I will write down because I know like he's been super busy with school, but I also know that it's Christmas, so I'll see because I know he hasn't been around a lot to chat with us. So I can always give him a call, try to steal them. That's a good idea, Shady. Thank you for that. Jeffro said, I got a single ad when I came in, but haven't got any during, so I asked too many questions to be a decent co-host. Select Pet. That's what we want, though. We want the whys. I like the people that ask why too much because I'm one of them. Geek says, got to keep poor little Google afloat. They having what? They haven't built a new mega yacht in years. Don't throw in extra words, Geek. It's like throwing a stick in front of a skateboarder. Oh, goodness. Whips, good morning. Happy Friday. Let's get taked. Hope you're doing well this morning, sir. How are they to survive like that? I know, right? Shady says, maybe it's on my end. I hope you get some coins for it at least. Let's see what my average, I'll tell you what my ads were for. Let's see, the last egg watch. Let's do egg watch number 7 because it was only an hour. My ads for that were, although I didn't have ads on it, and they charge, 10 cents. I got 10 wonderful pennies. So yes, coins. But I guess those, because I'll do like what Rico said to do, like you monetize it, but you insert your own ads, and you just don't ever do that. So that's what I've been doing. And for the most part, up until the past, I don't know, couple weeks, no one's been getting any ads. So I apologize for that. Uncle Smiley, good morning. Happy Friday. It's you. I hope you're doing well this morning. Keeping warm. Kelly Foreman and Fat Katie, are you piled in cats this morning? Kelly, it's so cold out. Good morning. Let's see. I'm going to read through chat, and then we're going to go and play the member video because we're at the halfway mark. Holly says, love the mini grass. I do too, and I did not know I was able to grow it. I planted it with hopes and prayers, and I ignored it, and I looked over a few months later, and there's a little spready patch of it growing out, and now it's like everywhere, and the Marseillais is everywhere, and together it's beautiful and fantastic, and the baby raccoons love it. And Kelly said, did I just say that? Me, who just added 3 Chihiro slides? You worked your way up to them, though. And Daniel Berry, good morning. Happy Friday to you. Hope you're doing well this morning. Jody says, Kelly, I love my Chihiros, and someday I'll try CO2. I have not experienced Chihiros. I've tried DIY CO2. Maybe I'll play with the real CO2 one day. Geek says, I only see ads when I'm on an Android device. That's weird. Do you have Premium, Geek? Because it should be the same account. So that's weird. And Monster says she's on Android. She doesn't get any. Yeah, if you have Premium on your account, no matter where you view it from, you shouldn't get ads. Okay. And Branson says, I found some cute little guppy fry from my orange koi metal snakeskin guppies last night. That's awesome, Branson. Not a great achievement, I know, but all the males came in DOA. Oh, so I'm hoping to get a male out of the few babies. That is an accomplishment because the females are pregnant. The males, you got your colony still going. So that's awesome, Branton. That is great success. Every baby needs to be celebrated. Every single one. So happy birthday, babies. And that's so awesome, Branton. Geek says, I've had 3 ads on this stream. And it's only been 30 minutes. That really, I'm sorry. Select says, congratulations on the 10 cents. Don't spend it all in one place. Yeah, and I think Premium is like $15 a month, but that's how they get you. You either watch the ads or you pay not to see the ads, whether we're added or not. Oh, wow. Jody says, after I got over 10 ads in Dan's live stream, I got That's so crazy. That's crazy. That's a lot of ads. I don't know what I can do on my end. Unless I can't. The only thing I can really tell you is get Premium, but not everyone can afford it. So I promise you I'm not inserting ads. Just Google's doing what Google does. So, but with that, guys, we are a little over the half-hour mark. So I'm going to go ahead and play the member video. At the making of the member video, we are at 158 members to the channel. Oh my goodness, guys. Thank you so very much. I greatly, greatly, greatly appreciate the support to the channel. And without further ado, 3G, if you're listening, do you have your icy hot on? Because we are about to dance.
Underwater queen, Foxy swimming majestic, grateful for the show, feelings of Trixie, we crown, got the whole squad flexing, life aquatic, every day a blessing, bubble dance parties, grooving on the reef, shoalmates by my side, ain't no disbelief, fish down tight, tighter than the clams, where it goes above to the ocean, we drip. Foxy shouted thank you, colors in the tide, Mary mermaid splashing, happiness ain't just implied, grateful for my shoalmates, swimming side by side, tidal wave of joy, in the ocean we reside. Gleaming, friendship beaming, dolphins do spins, a whole crew teaming, jewel tones glowing, hearts all aligned, unity deep like the stars in the brine, crab on the rhythm, starfish applause, Foxy in the show, but we're doing just because, every fit flick, gratitude emotion, oceanic love, deeper than the ocean. Foxy shouting thank you, colors in the tide, Mary mermaid splashing, happiness ain't just implied, grateful for my shoalmates, swimming side by side, tidal wave of joy, in the ocean we reside.
Foxy the mermaid, swimming free with her shoalmates in the deep blue sea. Together we sparkle, together we glow. Grateful for my friends, letting love show. Shoalmates gather, dancing in a whirl. Underwater magic in a coral swirl. Every fish and dolphin joining in the fun. Thankful for the laughter under the sun. Thank you, shoalmates. Underwater family can't replicate. Thank you, my dear friends. Together forever, the love never ends. Foxy's heart is happy, joy she can't hide. Colors of the ocean, vibrant and true. Shoalmates by your side, always in view. Shoalmates, shoalmates, in the deep. Treasure these moments, memories we keep. Love and laughter all around in the ocean's heart, joy is found. Thank you, shoalmates. Underwater family can't replicate. Thank you, my dear friends. Together forever, the love never ends.
Back here just singing and dancing along. Oh my goodness, guys. Thank you so very much for all your love and support to the channel. I greatly, greatly appreciate it. Your love and support has been overwhelming. Seriously, it does make me cry sometimes. And I want to say welcome in, Melvin. Thank you for joining us. Happy Friday to you. I hope you're doing well. And during the music break, Holly posted that if you are disabled, your YouTube premium is discounted to like $7 a month. That's a really good deal. I wonder if there's a link to that we could find to drop that, because that would help a lot of people. I think a lot of people would fall into that category, and that would be a big benefit, because right now I think it's like $15 or $16 a month, something like that for a single. I think it's $25 for the family plan. So to get any kind of discount on that would definitely help some people out. But I did not know that it even existed. And Jody says that she tried moving her mom to a small tank to drop fry, and she did drop them, counted 30 some of them, had a work call and came back to only, oh my goodness, Mama got hungry. I'm so sorry for that, Jody. They're crazy. Sometimes they pop them out and just back up and eat them. It's crazy how fast they do it. But I like one of the things that helps us just burst hope from mama eating the babies right away when we were doing guppies was putting like a crap ton of like cornwort or something in that small little, whether it's a small tank or a fry box that you put them in. That way when she drops them, they can go and hide and she can't get them as fast. That way you have more that survive. That's how we did it with them. And then we just got tired of guppies, and now my axolotl keeps guppies, not me. Oh, goodness. Oh, speaking of babies, last night I didn't get to tell you guys, and good morning, Vinoxky. Thank you for joining us. Hope you're, well, me and chat. I hope you're doing well this morning. I didn't even get to tell you guys last night, right before the stream, I was just sitting here getting ready, and my spidey senses started tingling. So I looked over here, and I saw eggs in a tank with fish that we've never gotten eggs from before. I don't know if you could see this photo here. Look at all those eggs. That's what I saw. Do you know what those fish are down there? The 9-pack of green laser cories that we thought we only had all males of spawned yesterday. So we have a bunch of eggs from them from yesterday, and that's so very exciting. That was their first spawn ever. So woohoo, air horn. So I'm thinking those guys take between 3 to 5 days to hatch, and since that's their very first spawn ever and the eggs look very healthy, what if we do an egg watch on those guys? They were laid yesterday, so it won't be a couple of days until I start that, since they lay 3 to 5, and I don't want to do another 3-day live stream, but so excited. So very excited for the green laser egg. So I think that leaves only 4 species of cories here that we haven't spawned yet. I'm so very happy that they finally popped some eggs out. That we had a female, first of all. Holy crap. Because they were small forever. And then when we put up the new rack, Brian moved them over there. And yesterday they dropped eggs. So I'm so very happy. And they seem to only be putting them on the Valison area. So they are a Val spawner, it seems. So I'm very happy about that. Select Pet said, at least these ads that just popped up just now were just for dancing and online university. I know some of them can get crazy, which is why I don't like the ads on my stream, because I don't know what they're putting up there. Holly says, I think when I went to subscribe to it, it asked if you were able to qualify. Oh, so maybe that's a newer thing that was implemented. I have to look into that. Jody P says, my axolotls keep guppies too, and 2 mystery snails. The axies have 0 interest in the guppies. Exactly. Like for Duke. Now, that's not true with all axolotls. Some of them will hunt them down. Like I had some kids in with Duke, and they thinned out the colony. But relatively, Duke will leave the pretty ones alone, and he'll eat the dull colored, like the ones that don't have a lot of color to them. So I like to say that he is like keeping his own project of his own line of guppies going. And every now and again, I'll add in some more colors, and he only ever eats the dull ones. So he had a beautiful rainbow of guppies in there, and then I added a few of his kids in there to grow up with him, and they ate most of them. So I have another tank I'm rearing up of, I believe they're purple deltas. So when those grow up a little bit more, I'll add some more of those in with Duke, and he can go back to colony breeding his guppies. But that's cool that you keep 2 mystery snails in there. I used to keep mystery snails in with Duke. Well, he had one big Bertha, big chocolate mystery snail in there for the longest time, a wild. And he was so very kind to her. And when she'd come over and steal his food, he would just like boop her away so he can eat some too. And he was never like snappy or anything with her. And she aged out. Oh, he was so sad. He was just sitting by her shell. He didn't want me to take her out of there. And then he moped around for days. Like she was his friend. He really loved her. They bond. They have their little bonds. If you pay attention, you'll see them. It's so cute. Yes, thank you. I'm so very excited about that. Yes, Jody, another egg watch coming, but I'm probably going to wait like at least 2 days to start that, because that's the third day. And if they hatch between 3 and 5 and it's been a little colder here, I'm probably thinking they're going to hatch a little closer to the 5th day. So 2-day egg watch maybe. Yes, Lori, another egg watch. And please don't give me times this time. Oh my goodness. Kelly says, OMG Squee, they're the coolest Corey. They really are. They're super cool. They're really cool, Corey. I think we need to like get the light on them just right though, because like they're cool, but I want to see that flash to them. And we usually just have them in a spawning, we had them in a grow up setup before. Now we have them in spawning a setup, so when they take their break, maybe I'll see their true beauty. Jody says, I have never been so invested in eggs before the last egg watch. They do that to you. They they wiggle their way in there. Geek says, I lost a bunch of gudgeon eggs this week. I'm so sorry. He says, I think the coolie loaches are sneaking in at night and munching on them. Oh, is there any way like you can pull them and grow them out anywhere else, Geek? Because they probably are. He says, out of 3 clutches, I was only able to pull about 10 eggs. Oh, man, that really stinks. I'm sorry. Yeah, if something in there likes eating eggs. They had some eggs. Jody says, and the mystery snails do so well in cooler water. They live much longer. Yes, they do. So 73 is like where I used to like to keep them, but now I keep them about 68, 70. And they're doing a lot better because they were living about a year and a half. But at this temperature, I have my purple snails going, and they're just over 2 years old. So I believe the lower temperature is better because I feel like 73 still made them age out a little too fast. But if you want them to spawn, you got to increase their temperatures to like about 80 degrees, not for very long, just enough to get them to clutch. And then put them back down to their 70-ish temperature. Select Pet says, who wants to take bets on if I'm about to accidentally super glue my fingers to wood? Crap, I got some glue stuck to my phone already. My money's on yes. And Geek says, where's Jenna to go to my morning meetings for me? Oh, she's in her own meeting this morning. But maybe she can pause her meeting to do your meeting. 5th day. Why? You know what, Lori, I'm not doing an egg watch then. Oh my goodness. Vision, good morning. Happy Friday to you and the family. Hope you guys are doing well this morning, staying warm. It is chilly willy out there. Jenna says, I'm in my own meeting, Geek. Kalish, good morning. Happy Friday to you, beautiful. She says, hello, beautiful Foxy. Good morning, wonderful people. Happy Friday. Lurking on my way to work. Well, have a safe journey to work. I hope you have a good day, and thank you for tuning in. Greatly appreciate you. And you remind me we are very close to the end already. So I should go ahead and play our birthday song for our birthday shoalmates. And our birthdays for today are Joshua Bell and Aquafunk. So a very, very, very Murray. A very merry birthday to you, gentlemen. I hope you have phenomenal birthdays and another fantastic trip around the sun. And without further ado, here's your birthday song.
It's your birthday. Happy birthday. It's your birthday. Happy birthday. It's a great day. That's what we say. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, guys. I hope you have a fantastic birthday. And the favorite part of that song is still when the little girl smashes the bowl. Good morning, the moneyless Maven Shirley. Thank you for joining us. Happy Friday to you. She says, I have been watching for a few minutes bending. I didn't know, but I wasn't subscribed. I am now. Well, thank you so very much for that. I greatly appreciate that. I thought I saw a comment before that. Yep, chat is jumping a little bit. Just hello, congrats on your Corys. Corys were my first breeding project. Awesome. What type of Corys did you first spawn? Oh, goodness. The very first fish I accidentally spawned were the Trileniatas that I showed you guys on the egg watch, but nearly 10 years ago, and I didn't know to remove the eggs, so they did hatch, but I never saw the fry in the tank. So this is like my true hatching of them. But the Corys were the first fish I ever hatched. And then next was the Celestial Pearl Danios was the second fish I ever spawned. And then I accidentally spawned 300 zebra Danios after that. So sometimes they just, if you have the conditions right, they'll just make more for you. So awesome. I'm happy to hear that Corys were your first breeding project. But yes, which one? Which Corys? I love them all. Geek says, don't put super glue on your wood, Select Pet. Sounds painful. Kelly says, I work for a West Coast client. On the one hand, no morning meetings. On the other, I had a 6 p.m. meeting last night and missed yoga. Oh, that stinks. And I know how much you hate missing yoga. I'm so sorry to hear that. But hopefully they won't do that anymore. And you like the hot yoga too, right, Kelly? I don't know if I could be in a heated room. I think I would lack air, but I'd have to try it sometimes. It sounds like it'll make you feel better, but it also sounds like I might not be able to handle it in the moment. Jody says, my mystery snail spawn at 74, 76. Nice. So yeah, they will spawn at a lower temperature, but if you're specifically trying to breed them, you can peak them to 80, but not leave them there very long. Like I'll do it for 2 weeks and then drop them back down. Remove the males if they're being too spicy, if they're always riding the female, and then the female will usually lay a clutch. So that's another thing. If the males are harassing the females too much, and usually you'll see them on their shell all the time, or you'll start noticing cleft shells because the male's always snacks in the female, so he wears her shell out. You'll want to separate the sexes at that point because that'll stress the female, and then she'll more likely lay the clutches. But my purples this year are driving me bananas because they have not clutched for me all year. I have one male in with a bunch of females, and they're still I've seen them doing the deed. I have not found a clutch yet. They've been all the appropriate temperatures. They are just spoiled. Cody B says, I have one chocolate mystery snail survivor from the Catfish Cataclysm. She's a huge snail, lives with my resident fair goldfish in a 60. Nice. But from the Catfish Cataclysm. So yeah, that's good if you still have one from then, because that was a while ago already. But yeah, I'm glad she's doing good. That's so cool. Shirley says, I heard something about axolotls. I'm thinking of getting a juvenile from a friend who raised a clutch. I'm still on the fence about getting him. It all depends on if you have the appropriate environment for your axolotl, because they do need to stay under 70. And when I say that, you really want them between 64, 68. So they are a very cold water fish. You want them on either a bare bottom or very soft sand. Any decorations have to be very smooth. You have to make sure that you leave a gap at the top because they are air gulpers. They also are jumpers with that beautiful fanned tail that they have. So you got to make sure you have a tight fitting lid. They only eat meat. So axolotl pellets, carnivore pellets, worms, what else? Guppies. They'll eat shrimp as well. Not all of them. Some of them don't like the crunchy shrimp, but some of them do. Like Duke will spit out a shrimp, but everyone else will eat a shrimp. You want some low light plants in there. They don't like a lot of light. You want low light setting. If you get one that has the red eyes, you want basically no light because their eyes are super, super sensitive. You need to keep their tank pretty clean. Remove their poops. They don't poop like fish. They poop like people. So you're going to want to remove that because they smush it immediately. Plenty of fresh water changes. But the most important thing is keeping them cool, because if they get above 70, 72 specifically, their immune system shuts off. So those are some things you have to think about if you want to have an axolotl. The hardest part for people is typically the temperature. Geek Boy says, I'm not sure acetone is much better than super glue for wood in the morning, but not going to kink shame. Oh my goodness. But yeah, Cheryl, if you have any axolotl questions ever, feel free to email me. I am an axolotl snob. We breed axolotls here. I actually have a batch of babies growing up right now that hatched out last Thursday. They got here and they were already hatched, so they were about hatching that day. So I have those babies growing up, so they'll be available in spring, and my guys should be spawning in about March. But we have done live streams of them hatching, feeding videos growing up from tadpole to first limbs to little fingies to tiny toes to new homes. We have all kinds of axolotl shorts and live streams and videos. So, and any axolotl question you have, day or night, 24/7, axolotl emergency hotline, email me. I will be awake. I will answer it. Francis says, I feel like Aquafunk has had like 4 birthdays now. He has a birthday every day of the year. He's like 10,000 years old at this point. And good morning, Ryan, PNW Aqua. Hope you're doing well this morning. Happy Friday to you. But we are going to be heading on over to Aquarium Bingo here in about 4 minutes. I have the stream set up to send you guys right over. So if you all are in the mood to play some fishy bingo, we'll be heading on over there. And Lily, my granddaughter's here this morning, so she's ready to rock out to fish bingo. She's such a little ham. I love her so much. Oh my goodness. Jody P, are you serious? Has gifted 10 more Foxy's Fish. I'm stuttering. Has gifted 10 more Foxy's Fishes memberships. Seriously, Jody. That's 20 memberships in 24 hours. Thank you so very much for that. Let me go over to the YouTube side and see who those were gifted to, because StreamYard doesn't show me the things that would benefit me seeing. Oh, I'm going to like my own stream, because why not? All right, so where is it? So those went to Ever Hopeful, Michael Ferguson, Chris Howell, Ryan Bushnell, Alpha Remington. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fahik Sahin, 6. Nate the Shrimp Nut, 7. Patty's Aquatics, 8. Anthony Manning, 9. Boost Cats, 10. All time went out. Yay! So we're now up to 168 members. Oh my goodness, Jody. Thank you so very much for that. You know what? I need to switch over to the Christmas side so I can play you a most awesome, epic, probably my most favorite Christmas video that was made this year. Thank you so very much, and welcome to Shoal, guys. Thank you so very much, Judy. Greatly, greatly appreciate that. Whip says, there was a glitch in the Matrix yesterday. I didn't get my Thursday reminder to click on that hot message express, so I of course forgot, but I got today's. Go ram it. Well, I'm glad that you got today's, and no worries about it yesterday, Whip. You can always watch the replay if you're free. It was a good one. Oh, Sideshow Cody says, company holiday party tonight. Nice. That's so awesome. Shirley says, albinos were my first and were an accident, but it started me breeding fish. Now I'm breeding 5 types, only 2 successfully so far. Well, keep at it, and you will get them. If they are meant for your waters, you will make more. And good morning, Asaya Llewellyn. I hope you're doing well. Asia. It's Asia. I need to start pronouncing your name correctly. I hope you're having a lovely Friday, and I will try to remember to pronounce your name correctly. Julie says, I also have bred bristlenose plecos and 3 types of killifish. Nice. You know what? Scotty would love you. He is absolutely obsessed with killifish, and so is LJ. They both love killifish. Kelly says, I do yoga at 90 degrees. Oh, that's not so bad. You get used to it. It feels great on the wind. I'm sure it does. But I was thinking it was like extra hot yoga because I know some places do it like 110. I'd be like just a puddle of sweat passed out on the floor. Yes, Nexon. Jody said she did lose her last clutch shortly after they hatched, but my gal just like, well, just know that that is very common for a whole clutch to pass away, because as they would say, lab snails would say, death is contagious. So just one tiny snail can let off enough ammonia to kill all the other little baby snails because they're still very, very sensitive. That's why I tend to keep them in a small cup. I don't even have one here, like a 3-cup measuring cup, and I change their water twice a day. Usually 2 hours after I feed them, and I leave them like that 4 days to 7 days, and then they move them up to a 2.5-gallon bare bottom so I can watch them, remove any that might pass away, and then they go onto a substrated tank after that when they're about pea size. So because there's so many in a clutch, you really got to watch out for that. And sometimes if it's a mama's first clutch, sometimes it happens. So better luck with your next babies, and if you need any tips, feel free to message me. Select Pack says, I love how axolotls have been given the honorary status of fish. I know, right? And they're actually amphibians. And axolotl is not how you pronounce it, but if I pronounce it correctly, I will gag. It makes me gag. I don't know why. Jody says, I keep a mono shrimp in with the Axie tank too. No losses of shrimp yet. Well, a mono shrimp are a little aggressive, so definitely watch the frills on the axolotl's gills and make sure that they're not starting to get shorted or stubbed, because if they are, it might be the mono shrimp picking at them, and if so, you might have to move them out, just so you know. And it's more likely the female monos that'll do it over the males. Shirley says, I have 27 tanks, and my no heater tanks stay down around 60. Nice. 65 to 68 at the very highest. I've been helping her take care of them and get original Axies for about 8 to 9 months and have been researching, but I'm worried about it. Well, feel free to message me, like send me an email if a mod, thank you. Lori has already dropped it. Foxy's Fishes at fishfam.link. Email me and I will answer all your axolotl questions all day long. That's one thing I never stop tiring of talking about. And we are 2 minutes over time. I know Fishy Bingo has begun. Yes. Well, I think you can keep them if you can keep your tanks consistently under 70. So, oh, Rufio. Oh, that's cute. That's a cute name. Axolotl playlist. Thank you so very much for that, Lori. And Ricky, I almost missed you because I'm like 6 minutes behind. He gave me a $10 super chat. Thank you so very much, Ricky. And you didn't even say anything. Just here, take my money. Thank you, Ricky. Greatly, greatly, greatly appreciate that. And I miss you. Hugs to you. I hope you're doing well. Let me play you an awesome, awesome video. Thank you, Ricky. Thank you so much, and it's so good to see you in here this morning. Oh, we have a few more. I'm sorry, Andrew, I'm stepping on your toes. Excuse me. Jeff Kane, member for 18 months. Where does the time? Oh, I got a little Cindy Woohoo going on up here. Where does the time go? Oh, my goodness. Thank you so very much for your support. And he says, congratulations on the green laser fry. They're not fry yet. We got the eggs. We're hoping for fry. But yes, thank you so, 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 so very much. That just when you read that, it went in my head. Don't count your chickens before they hatch. But thank you so very much, Jeff. Greatly appreciate all of your support to the channel. Not just your months of membership, but how many memberships you have also gifted. I greatly, greatly appreciate it. I'm a bad little fat kitty there. Yes, thank you so very much, Jeff. Greatly, greatly appreciate it. Branson said he didn't get a notification yesterday either. That's weird. That's weird. The YouTube's been doing a lot of weird things lately. John says, great stream. Thanks for helping me through my water changes. You are more than welcome, John. Thank you for hanging out with us. Greatly appreciate you. And Asaya, member for 4 months. Thank you, lovely, for your support to the channel. Says, happy Friday, everyone. Happy Friday to you. Nice. Branton said, how do you pronounce axolotl? For me, it's because I can't say it. It's like, oh, I can't. It's got a hot in the beginning. I can't do it because the next vowel, like the vowel formation after the makes me want to gag. I can't do it, Branton. I'm sorry. I need an axolotl proper name translator. Jody says, I've got 2 axes in a 60-gallon. Nice. That's plenty of room. Lots of room. The Amanos are generally hiding. Nice. Okay, well, I'm just saying, if you ever see any signs of pickiness, first suspect, I would be the Amanos. I don't like Amanos. They're not allowed anywhere near where I got to be because they walk out of the tanks and they walk out on land. I've seen them eat eggs. I've seen them chase down fry. I've seen them go after fish. So I worry. They're very aggressive for being shrimp. And Shirley says, oh, and Rufio was an xanthic. Oh, that's very cool. Yes, you did spell that right. Just a bit of info about them. Yes, xanthics are so very cool. But yes, we are over our time. So definitely send me an email. I'll talk to you all about the het traits of axolotls. 40 breeder, plenty of room. He'll love that. I actually have 3 in a 40 breeder, and as long as you have enough hides, break space to go around, that's plenty for them. They'll say 20 per axolotl, but I am housing 3 in a 40, and it's doing fantastic. Just have enough hides, enough plants. And PNW says, of course, my wife walks in the living room just in time to see Peplin's seductive dance on the screen. She's already married. She can't go anywhere. Hi, Mrs. PNW. I'd really, really like to know. Yeah, well, I just told you I can't. It's Jody says, I will watch them like a hawk, Foxy, I promise. No, I'm just saying, if you notice any kind of weirdnesses with their frills, just keep them in line as a suspect. Yes, it's the original pronunciation. Yes. And Monster Fish Gal has dropped our email there one more time. So yes, any questions you have about snails or axolotls that you would like to continue outside of chat, feel free to send me an email. I will respond within the hour to it. And otherwise, we need to head on over to Fishy Bingo because I know Lily's right outside the door waiting for some Fishy Bingo. So guys, thank you so very much for joining me this morning. I greatly, greatly appreciate it. And oh my goodness, thank you for the gifted memberships, the super chat with no words, all of our membership milestones. I want to say a special thank you to Jody P, Ricky DeHoyos, Jeff Kane, Asia Llewellyn. See, I did it right there. Kelly Foreman. Thank you guys so very much. Oh, did I miss Kelly? I don't think I got down to Kelly's. I think I missed Kelly's. I'm sorry, Kelly. Member for 18 months, membership milestone. Oh my goodness. And you were my very first member. Thank you so very much for all of your support to the channel. She says, 18 months of Fat Kitty burning down the city. You know what? Fat Kitty is not missing Christmas either. It's where Fat Kitty broke out. Thank you so very much for all of your support, Kelly. And you know what? Here's Fat Kitty one more time.
You've all heard of Elf on the Shelf, but get ready for Fat Kitty in the City.
Go.
Thank you so very much, Kelly, keeping us safe from Fat Kitty destroying the city. And Chevy says, thanks for the stream, Foxy. Thanks, mods, members, membership donators, super chatters, lurkers, and chat. Stay safe, everyone, and have a great weekend. You too, Chevy, and thank you for hanging out with me this morning. everyone, thank you for hanging out with me this morning. We're going to head on over to Aquarium Daily with Fishy Bingo. The stream is going to auto direct you guys right over there. I want to say thank you so very much one more time. If you guys are available tomorrow, I will be on here Fishy on Aquarium. There's Lily now on Aquarium Daily, starting at 1 p.m. Central, 2 p.m. Eastern. So come on over, hang out, play some awesome quizzes and some bingo tomorrow. Otherwise, look forward to the third 12 tanks of Fishmas video dropping here at noon. And also we will have a new member video dropping here at 1 p.m. Eastern. So look forward to that. We'll see you guys over at Fishy Bingo with hashtag Lily. Let's do it because she's going to be in there dancing anyways. Hashtag Lily over to Aquarium Daily with Fishy Bingo. You guys have a great day. Call your loved ones, check on them, hug them if they're close, spread some kindness. And I had to go take care of Miss Mariah. You guys have a fantastic day. Love you all. Mwah. Kiss your fishies. Bye.